Yorkshire Pop Top Adventures video. This is a Jovial Campers video. Kick it! I can't believe it. It's actually here. We're going on a wild camp. And I know we say this every time it's sunny, but have you seen that sky? Nice! So we're not going in Jeff this time. Steve's driving. We're going to a place called Wetherlam. Or are we off to Tilbuth. I can never pronounce it. No answer. Do you think he slept in? Just a waiting game again, innit? I wonder if he's even got out of bed. Just put the phone down on me. Let's call him back. Please tell me you haven't crashed or died or anything. Good. Yes! Right, wicked. I'll get kettle on. Wicked, see you later, boy! Steve's 8 minutes out, which means half an hour. I'll get kettle on. It's wicked here! It's wicked here! Boom shakalaka, tornado style rocker. Boom shakalaka. I'm not even going to say it. I'm not even going to say that we're back, because every single video we do, we say we're back.
We're back.
But Steve,
we're back.
We're back.
We're back. We're
Yes!
back again.
We're back again.
Finally.
So the last camp we did, as I've mentioned earlier, was Christmas last year.
This year has been dump.
It's proper rubbish, isn't it?
Dump, yeah.
Yeah, proper gash year. So this is the first camp this year, and we are in September. Almost October. Jovial Campers weather. Although I'll be honest with you, it's not quite Jovial Campers weather. You'll be able to see from the sunroof here that the sky is blue, and it's gorgeous. So on our way to a place called Wetherlam, we've done it before, and Tilbuth, that's where we're going to park. Near Tilbuth Farm, and I'll probably forget to put a link in the description below as to where we're parking, because I'm rubbish like that. Steve's got all his gadgets going in his car, and it's going to be epic.
It's going to be a good one. It's Milky Way inch.
It's Milky Way tonight. So this is like literally like Milky Way season, if that makes sense. I don't mean like you're going to eat a load of Milky Ways. I mean, well, that would be nice, I'll be honest with you. But it means that the Milky Way is low enough on the horizon for us to be able to get some epic shots. Now, Steve, because he's a bit mental in the head, has bought a telescope, which was mint, and it was massive, literally the size of me. But that wasn't good enough for Steve, obviously. So we bought another one that does like tracking. Now, obviously, it weighs a ton, so he's not carrying it up the fells.
It's as big as my bag.
It's as big as his bag, yeah, it's as big as his bag, so he's not carrying up the fells, but...
I did think about it.
That would be ace. And he's been learning about astrophotography a lot more than I have. So he knows about all the stacking and stuff like that. So I'm going to try a program called Sequator, is it called?
Sequator, yeah.
Sequator. So I'm going to try a program called Sequator, and then Steve's going to do his thing. Hopefully we can get a shot of the Milky Way, which I think would be pretty unlucky.
Hopefully. We are going to redefine astrophotography tonight. All those Facebook pictures you've seen and liked, nice.
Yes.
These will blow them out of the water.
Biblical.
Idge.
Mind itched for such a long time.
I know, it's getting used to it.
Isn't it? Yeah. So I'm filming on the A6400 today with a 18-105 lens, crop sensor, which is quite nice because it's image stabilized as well, which is lovely. So right, on our way through Ilkley now, we're going to take the A65 route, is it? A59? A65 route, yeah. So that's basically the world's most horrible road.
It is.
You get behind a Honda Civic, and that is it.
No biblical breakfast today.
No biblical breakfast,
because of that word that we're not going to use.
Not even going to mention it.
Entire video.
Nope, not even going to mention it.
Because that word is banned.
Yep.
I hate it.
We have come out to escape.
Yeah, for one night only, viewers. we get to forget the world.
Exactly, and that's what I want you to do too.
And it's going to be brilliant. We're looking forward to it massively.
Yeah.
We had to overcome more hurdles to be here again because of that word.
Yep.
We both thought we had problems with children and schooling and people in the school with that word. And eventually we got away with it. So we've been bouncing up and down all day. I was up at 6:30 this morning like a kid in a sweet shop. I've got multiple lenses, new bag that I didn't have for Sonia.
Is that a quid in bargain bucket though?
Is it what?
A quid bargain bucket.
It was £1.50.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Don't tell her then. Don't
£1.50,
tell her for
I
£1.50.
know. I did haggle.
Okay. Oh, well
Yeah.
done. Yeah.
I did. It's like my second-hand telescopes I bought.
Right then, onwards and upwards. See you guys.
32
mile an hour in a 60. It's always a Honda. And always a Civic or a Jazz.
I know it's a minging colour.
Yeah.
You can spot them a mile away.
Yeah.
Right, Gladys, shall we go out to lakes for a walk, love? We'll set off early because it'll take us 9 hours to get there.
We are still behind this guy, doing 30 mile an hour. And as you can see, it's impossible to overtake. So we're literally just waiting for a suitable space. But when there is a suitable space, there's 9,000 cars coming your way. Oh, he's doing it! He's doing it! Ba, ba, ba. See you later! Obviously.
What's that for then?
Oh, it's just a guy sat on his mobile phone.
Yeah.
Yeah. just close off a lane.
There is literally...
He was just sat in a van with a mobile. Oh, they're busy and all that.
Yeah.
What are they actually
Honestly,
doing?
has anyone ever seen anyone doing work on roads? Ever?
No.
Ever?
No. We have arrived at Tilberthwaite, and it's busy. It's really busy. Genuinely thought we'd have it to ourselves, but the car park that we went in last time, where there were only 2 other cars, has now probably got about 30 cars, and then there's a little bit further down that's probably got about another 10 cars in it. We've managed to get parked up. It's a National Trust spot, but there's no paint display, so it's still a free car park, just as is the other one. And like with every journey to the Lake District, it's 35 minutes from our house to the lakes, and then 4 hours through the lakes. But yet again, this is still one of the prettiest parts of the Lake District, without doubt. So we're looking forward to this one. Slightly different weather. I think it was throwing it down and snowing last time, and I'm not looking forward to that first bit where it just goes up. It literally goes up, but then it's flat for about 2 miles.
My legs were already broken.
Yeah, I didn't want to go on bike yesterday for that exact reason. Yep, exact reason. Right then, so let's go mount the bags, and not mount the bags, get the bags mounted, and get on our way. So yeah, we just need to crack on really. If you get my stuff out, that'd be ace. Oh, these bags heavy already.
I hate this bit more than Get on! Yes!
If that fell apart straight away, I would absolutely laugh my head off. Brand new bag.
It's my medium.
It's making
this
noises.
It's the Velcro from the adjustment.
Oh, okay.
This is the 50/60 that I had for my very first bag. I find them remarkably comfortable. Oh, seem to have lost a bit of weight.
Nice. In fact, it was this one that I'd put on weight last time.
Quite a considerable bit of weight.
Oh, Col.
Boom.
So good to be back out.
Nice.
So good to be back out. I think I've got
Just died.
first one.
Not even on the fell. No,
There's
I'm in the car park.
Oh, brilliant.
Awesome.
Absolutely. Can't pay for it. You can't pay for that kind of entertainment.
It was here I fell last time.
It was, but further up.
That's the bit that we don't like. Straight up out of the car park. Why do we enjoy this again, Steve?
That's the hard bit though.
So we've come about 6 miles. No, we haven't. 5 yards from the camp. 5 yards from the car. Oh,
It's hard work, that stuff.
it's really hard work.
No warm up at all.
None. My thighs are hurting. So on this one, I don't know if you remember from the last Wetherlam camp, Steve took a load of photographs down here. Some really nice ones apparently. Never got to see them though because he didn't bring his SD card. Having a look in there. Let's have a look. Check this out.
What's it like around the corner? Because I can do some really good drone flying through there.
It's epic. That's full epic. Yeah. Yeah. Woo! Nice. That's like a. What's this? This is not jovial campers weather. This, oh, it's me phoning my mum accidentally. This is awesome. There's only ever been 2 camps that we've ever done where we've been sweating on the way up, and this is the second one. But I know this walk, and I know for a fact in a minute it flattens out and it's beautiful for a bit. Still one of the prettiest walks we've ever done. It's even better now because the weather's completely different. Love it.
Bloody hell, it's warm.
We've gained some height though.
We have actually.
Yeah. Now we are above what the National Trust would proclaim to be the legal height. So 1,200 feet is where the National Trust say you can camp. For those of you who follow us on our Facebook page, I've also put a link on there as well. If not, go onto our Facebook page, like us, and then follow that link, and it explains everything that the National Trust allow you to do on the fells, which kind of excludes those that decide they want to camp down below and drink tinnies and cause fires and leave all their gear behind. Excludes those. It talks about people who go up there and respect the land, camping out of sight and things like that, which, as you know, and as all the followers of this channel will know, we always stick to that code, because the more people that spoil it, the worse it's going to be for the people who do actually stick to the rules and regulations. Look after it and we can all keep enjoying it. Is it dark in there?
Yeah.
Is that full blown cave? Oh, nice. Put your top on, 'cause I can't see anything.
Wow, look at that. That's unreal. The beeswax. I just went literally over my ankle deep. You never know.
Yeah, there are bees in here.
Hey, that goes right back.
Is it? Off you go then.
Oh, I don't know. Higher places and in dark holes. It's more your territory, that, Cole. Shall we have a skeggle?
Yeah, let's have a skeggle.
Make a good video.
The viewers want to see this. You need to put your light on though.
I know. Thanks, Cole. Back there. Jesus.
You go
It's
first.
full blown cave.
Wait a minute, can't fit.
Yeah, it just goes back here.
Have a look. Slow my shot right down. Shine it up.
It's pretty dark there, Cole.
Does it keep going?
No, I think
it's
that's the
not
end
there.
there. That's as far as I'm going anyway. Put that
I've seen the cave. Can't turn around. My back's too big. Wait a minute. Unlike some of the other videos that we've done, I genuinely cannot think of a better place to be right now.
I can, at the top.
At the top. You alright, Steve? It's alright, Steve, it gets less steep here.
Does it?
No. Sorry, mate. Steve stupidly went on a bike ride yesterday and shredded his legs because he's incapable of going out and just spinning his legs. He has to go out, pretend he's Chris Froome or something, and then dons a 20 kilo pack and his legs are knackered. So he's just smashed a gel in.
No pain, no gain.
No pain, no gain. For those who don't know what a gel is, it's something that a lot of cyclists use or endurance athletes that just gives you like a glucose boost and sets everything going again. They kick in within about 5 minutes and they're ace for when you're feeling a little bit funky on the fell. But they also make your backside stink. We call them marriage killers. Oh, my lord. It's worth it for the views. It's full salves this, isn't it? I mean, they can't get any more up than that.
It really is.
That's savage.
Another one of them ones that just goes up from the car park.
And I know for a fact in a minute it flattens out. None of that walking for a bit. Oh. I've got sweaty man boobs. What's that all about? Oh. That was harder than it should have been. Probably due to the 20 kilos I've got on my back.
That's horrible.
Come on, Jim. Come on, dude. Oh.
What a savage freaking walk, man. I don't think we've done a metre of anything resembling flat.
It flattens out.
So we walked all the way down there last time
Yeah.
and then up and over, went up to Wetherlam up there, that bit there, and then back down this way. Whereas this time we've opted for the more brutal route. I think I've posted the route on our Facebook page, but I'll also put a link to the route that you can download in GPX in the description below.
And it'll say big letters, do not do.
Yeah, it's fine, it's fine, it's all good and beautiful. It's nice, love it, love it, love it. Nice.
Crucial.
And that bad boy. Whoa, that's gonna hurt.
God.
So the weather is changing slightly. You can get a small window of opportunity for star photographs is going to cloud over around 9ish. However, it is saying mist. Now the mist, generally when it's forecast, doesn't mean for the tops, it means for down below. Hopefully, talking inversion time, so the ultimate shot for me, and I'm assuming Steve, would be Milky Way, clear sky and inversion all in one shot.
Oh yeah.
That would be epic, wouldn't it?
That'd be a reach.
It won't happen, it'll rain because it's jovial campers.
That'd be pea soup.
Yeah, of course it will, But the only chance of getting an inversion is going high, which then goes against our principle of not camping high because we always end up in pea soup, and then coming down a little bit lower but within the tolerances of the national park. And it's kind of messing with his heads a little bit. So we're going to go up and see what's what, because it is, I mean, it's blue sky all behind and stuff, so, and that's west.
We'll have to just cross our fingers.
Just see what happens, I think. Worst case scenario, just come back down again. That's going to hurt. Steve's just doing his paparazzi thing, getting a pano, which I think I might do as well. That's quite nice. This is brutal, full brutal. It's not the Wetherlam walk we did last time when we walked along the bottom for ages and then up. This has been all up.
This is borderline not nice.
Yeah.
The other route's nicer.
Yeah, the other route's nicer.
Got more break in it. This is literally, it's quarter of a mile from the car.
Yeah.
And we probably climbed half a mile.
Yeah.
It's just absolutely non-stop. I mean, look at that. You've got 10 yards. You can't see over the edge.
No.
That's how bloody steep it is.
Yeah. It looks like a sheer drop. Well, because it is, I suppose. It is.
No. Not one for heavy packs.
This next bit is going to be full Brutus gold. The isobars are so closely packed together. This is going to take a long time. There's also those really annoying little flies in the air as well. So I'm glad I brought some fly spray, because I don't think Steve did. So he's going to struggle. But yeah, just done a bit of dronage. This is, yeah, ow, it's already hurting. There's a lot of flies. Oh, it's like really little niggly ones. Right, so I've only walked 10 yards. Look how high. Look how the difference in height. That's how steep it is. Redonkulous. Redonkulous. Ah, this is gorgeous, look. The path goes up that way there. And it's straight down. Apparently, that's the path. That, yeah, that. Okay. I'm going to get up and then I'm going to film Steve getting up, I think, because then you'll get the idea of how steep it actually is when you see someone else coming up it. But yeah, it's properly steep for about 400 yards. It's steeper than it is when you come out of the car park, and that's pretty steep. So yeah, if I film Steve now, that's basically what you have to come up. Never ever does it justice on a camera. Ever. Look at that. Who decided to put gravel here? And it's not a driveway. I need to concentrate. It's the slippiest bit of path ever.
What we can tell you, definitely, this is not a good route with heavy packs, Col, is it?
No,
No.
not even.
No. This is I mean, they're supposed to grade walks in terms of difficulty and stuff.
This is a moderate.
Yeah, this is not a moderate, it's at least a 5 with packs because it's so difficult to walk it. It's all shale. So I'd probably recommend you go the way we went on the last one we did.
Yeah, or if you're going to come this way, come up this way, not down this way.
You're all down, no.
Way dangerous coming down this way.
I'm just trying to work out how I'm going to get up here now holding this camera. Because you need your hands. You need your hands.
Right, so right down there, in that little crevice is where we started about 3 minutes ago. And we have come all the way up here. All the way. And it is far. It's just up. Oh. I mean, don't get me wrong. It's high and it's beautiful. And that's the reason we do it. But yeah. And I'm assuming this is why it's so quiet. Nobody wants to do this moderate walk. Let me just check, make sure we are on the right path, because that would be an absolute piss take, wouldn't it? Yep, we're on the right path. We've only done 1.12 miles. Yeah. So elevation is 2,000 feet.
Yeah, we don't normally even get that high normally.
No. On my bike, if I were to do 1,000 feet every 10 miles, that would be hard work. That would be a big climby day to do 40 miles, 4,000 feet. We've just done 1 mile and 2,000 feet. I can't stay here, there are too many flies. And my eyeballs are actually sweating. And there are so many flies, all flying around my face. And I said to Steve, they're not doing your head in. He's like, I ain't got any flies flying around my face. So I looked at him and I realised they're all flying around his bald bit at the back. So this is where we camped last time. We camped about there, centre shot, and then we put the snowman about there, maybe there, and then we went and walked up onto there. It was super windy, and then in the morning Steve sent his drone over from there across to there, and if you're interested in watching that, I'll pop a link in the description to that video too, and you can go watch it. And guys, above all, don't forget to like and subscribe.
Can't feel my legs.
Well, there's a potential camping spot, but it's only 3 o'clock, and we all know what happens if we camp at 3 o'clock. The wine's gone by 9 and we're dancing naked on fells.
We've never done that.
Oh, you might have done once. There's video evidence.
Right, I'm going up to that there rock
Off we go.
and I'm sitting my ass down.
Right, just met a really nice gentleman who is just too into his maps.
There he is, look, wandering down there.
Wandering down. Lovely chap, like I say, it's probably nice to have a beer with and a chat about the fells. Not a problem with him whatsoever. Apart from, he asked us where we were. So, first thing we do is get the GPS out and we say, you're there. And he went, well, that's not what the map says. and I'm like, I don't get it. Like, I'm not the one that's lost. And you're the one asking where we are, and yet you're questioning the GPS, which gets you within a foot via all those satellites up in the sky. Now, here's a hook and crook of it.
In space.
So all he has to do in the sky of space, yeah, whatever. Okay, maybe I'm a bit thick as well. So, Wetherlam top is about 500 yards that way.
Let him have a run.
Yeah. And he needs to go to, what was the water?
Oh, I don't know, something
water or
reservoir.
whatever.
There.
We can see it, okay? Granted, a little bit further down you couldn't.
Confuses me the most is how did he walk down here without seeing it?
I know. And
But anyway.
And we said to him the best way to go, as opposed to this, so it'd be about a mile all the way around, top of Wetherlam, follow it across the tops and then down and you're there. Well, no, I'm gonna follow the map. So what he's doing is he's going all the way over there, all the way back down again, about 1,000 feet, to come all the way back up again, to go there, which, don't get me wrong, if that's what he wants to do and he enjoys it, that's absolutely fine. But that's not the question he asked. He asked, where is it and what's the easiest way to get to it? And we told him and he went, oh, I'm not going that way. Not sure, that's not where it shows me on map.
Clearly he does not watch our channel.
So yeah, we're going to go up to Wetherlam top, have a meander around up there,
Buffet in,
and then we might go back down to camping our old camping spot. But we'll see what happens. See you in a bit. This is mint. It just proves that when you go walking at different times of the year and different seasons, how the exact same walk pretty much looks completely different. I mean, don't get me wrong, the beginning bit there we did differently, obviously, as you saw, but it just looks and feels completely different as well. There was a guy that we met that we were talking to, because you set the drone off here, and we were talking because he'd come over Old Man of Coniston and back round, and he saw the snowman that we'd built.
That's right.
Yes, yeah.
That was when it was crystal blue skies.
Oh, it was lovely, yes. It was lovely, lovely day. Yeah, I remember walking up there and having all the gorgeousness. Yeah, beautiful, beautiful. Love it.
Change.
It's just a different animal completely, isn't it now? And that is what I love about coming to the lakes. Like, we've done Beaufell 3 times now. I say we've done Beaufell 3 times. We've tried. Yeah, Beaufell's done us 3 times. And every single time it was exactly the same.
Yeah, it just crapped on us.
Crapped on us, yeah. Here we are, top of the world. The summit of Wetherlam. Let me just double check actually. But yes, right bang on the summit of Wetherlam. We are there. And it's 3:30. And me and Steve have decided, even if we find a camping spot, we're just gonna chill out, have a cup of coffee and just sit down and chat. And
Nasty climb, that one.
it was a nasty climb, wasn't it?
With packs, I mean, it's probably, what was interesting was when we started getting near the top, we saw a lot of people.
Yeah.
So there's obviously a much easier route up it that people are taking, but the one we chose, the moderate, whatever.
Yeah, it's not moderate, is it? Far from moderate, in fact.
Quite painful.
Now,
It is now operational.
find a camp spot. Somewhere off grid and out of line of the path. However, not that side, because that's where the wind's coming from.
Well, you say that.
Yeah.
Look, a bit of ground there.
Yeah. Okay.
And we've got tons of time to look. I'm just going to.
Oh yeah.
We're just going to scope it out for now. This is what
Yeah.
you have to do.
You do. Just have to scope it out, find out what's going on, and scopage. I might even put my pack down and just walk about.
I thought about it. Oh, there's a nice looking spot there.
Really?
Maybe.
Oh yes. Nice. I think I hath found our camping spot, and as you can see, there is no wind. It's a little bit slopey, but I reckon it gets a bit flatter down there. and epic views. I can't see any other option right now. It's quite rocky, and not only that, there's a lot of paths that are intertwined over this way, and you've got to be out of sight. You've got to be out of sight. You can't be directly on a path, really. Not this time of year when people are up early to come walk in. And we haven't got bright yellow tents, obviously. We've got green tents, but I've got a feeling I have found the spot. And we're just going to see if Steve agrees. I think there we go. By that noise, I think he agrees. Let's go see if it's flat. Right, okay. You came up that way, mate. That way. Right, okay, so my tent. And he's going to go look for his tent. He's dropped it somewhere, but he has no idea where. In all seriousness, this could mean that we're in the same tent tonight, and I'm not happy about that. I'll be honest with you. But my lord, only Steve could lose his tent off his back. He's found it. My lord, only Steve. Where was it?
It just come out where I put it down.
Oh, okay, so it's not falling off while you've been walking. Funny. So funny. But anyway, this is our view for tonight. I'm quite happy with that.
Right, we're camped. We got an epic spot again, which is brilliant. And we've reached that phase where everything's coming out of the bag now.
Oh!
Yeah. We did see a couple of F-15s before it was good. We thought it was going to be a brilliant spot. Yeah, anyway, getting back to what I was saying, we've reached that point where we've unpacked everything in our bags and we realise what you've got and what you haven't got, because it happens every single time. And Colin's forgotten a spoon or a fork, so he's got nothing to eat with at all. So he's now constructing a spoon from a plastic pack of some form.
It's a tube of effervescent immune orange flavour tablets.
Yeah, because we all have those. So this will be funny. So in about 1 minute from now I'll have to go into my medical kit because he'll lacerate a major artery in his arm. Well, that's where we're at now. That's our view, look.
Spoon!
That's lovely.
Made a spoon?
That's lovely.
That's going to work perfectly.
That's awesome, is that called? Absolutely brilliant.
It's better than no spoon.
Amazing how you've done that. Amazing. What's really, really clever about it, what I like the most is as you put it in and then lift it out, it's just going to run straight down the bottom all over your arm.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, that's genius.
It's going to go into the bottom half. And then I'm going to cut myself to pieces.
Just doesn't think, does he? No. Or he could have borrowed my spoon, which was my idea, but you know what he's like. Anyway, yeah, wind's dropping. Hopefully it's going to stay clear. We're at cloud level by the looks of things. A little bit windy every now and again, but it's definitely nowhere near what it normally is. So it's all good. It's all good. Where are my slippers?
I don't think I've... He got slippers out. I don't think I've ever had a better view from my tent. Ever. So there's Steve's slippers. Are they Santa slippers?
Yeah, they're from Christmas.
Thought you brought your own proper slippers, not your Santa
I couldn't
ones.
get them in. These crush down really well.
Mint. Another one. Yes.
There he is. Get it, Cole.
We're at 1,000 subscribers. Thank you very much, guys.
Oh yeah, big
Yeah,
camp this morning.
big camp, the 1,000 subscriber camp. It's only taken us 4 years. Oh, he keeps trumping, and he's killing himself in his tent, I reckon. You all right, Steve? You alive? I'm now on the Banshee Pro, which we're trying to figure out what the differences are. And as far as we can see, like, the ripstop is square rather than hexagonal, but would probably do exactly the same thing or serve the same purpose. There are different colours on things, but we can't seem to see or find any difference. It's exactly the same tent. They've just added Pro on the end and then charge you extra.
Hey! I'm getting my anemometer out.
Obviously the wind has now dropped.
It's now 3 knots, 4 knots. Oh. 10 knots. $12, $13, $14.
That's got to be a big one coming through now.
$15, which is about 20 miles an hour. It's rubbish, that, isn't it?
No, it's
not
rubbish.
even that windy. Wait for a big one.
Yeah.
Nice.
Breakfast.
Oh yes, come to daddy.
Good morning. We didn't wake up to an inversion. We didn't wake up to... Well, we did. We're just in it. Yeah. And the gamble didn't pay off. Yeah, camping high. Ended up in a cloud. Ended up in a tent. What? Slept like a baby. I went for double sleep mat last night. So I had the OEX sleep mat and the Berghaus sleep mat and a pillow, an inflatable pillow. Absolutely slept like a baby. At one point, Steve just said he had to take his trousers off. He was that warm because he's got his heated vest on. At one point, I thought I was stuck in my sleeping bag because I had a dream that I was stuck in a sleeping bag. So I had to unzip it. Really, really panicky. Just because I thought I was stuck in a sleeping bag forever. And yeah, the wind's dropped a little bit. It may have rained overnight, but I'm all right because my tent's fine. Literally just about to have breakfast now. Steve's having what you having?
All day breakfast.
All day breakfast. And I'm having my gloop. And then we'll make our way down after tidying up. I've just spent the last 40 minutes just cleaning up after myself from last night. I made a right mess. So, yeah.
No Milky Way.
No Milky Way. No Milky Way. None whatsoever. Well, it was there, but just... I'm sure the people that do this... superimpose the Milky Way because it was right above. It was literally above. Not in the background, not over there low on the horizon, straight above. Straight above.
So I'm not sure how you get a picture of your tent.
No. Without using an 8mm lens.
Well, it don't get any wider and I couldn't get anywhere near it.
No. So, and Steve was using a 10mm lens. He couldn't get the Milky Way and his tent in shot. And the Milky Way was above us pretty much all night, like right above us, until the clouds came in. Then it wasn't anywhere; it just disappeared.
So yeah, I'm not 100% sure how these people do it. I might be a professional photographer, but I'm not an astrophotographer. That's quite evident. But yeah, good fun was had though. We listened to music, had a good chat. He's dropping beans in his tent. And yeah, onwards and downwards, I think. Did all the drone footage yesterday, thank Godwards. Thank Godwards? What? What's that word?
Oh dear.
Oh, it's happening, it's happening. So you did all the drone footage yesterday, thank the Lord, because it would have been none happening today. Unless he sends it up and away and above the clouds, that might be epic.
Then you might have a chance.
Yeah, cruising altitude of a Boeing 747, you might get an inversion.
God, it's just like it's every day, isn't it?
Yeah.
Every time we wake up, it's this.
Yeah.
I reckon about 80% of our camps are like this.
Yes.
Total pea soup. That's why we don't camp high. Oh.
Oh yeah, we did. Oh well. See you in a bit. Right, I'm filming on my phone now because the camera's away because we're in the cloud and it just keeps getting wet, so I'm filming on my phone. This descent is basically a wall. It's like descending a quarry, and it's hard work when you can't see where you're going in the fog as well, because there's no sense of direction. But apparently this is a moderate walk. It's not at all. We seem to be doing more up than we are down. Oh, Steve seems to be falling a lot.
It's not falling. Coordination issues.
Oh, hand down. Now. I've got 1980s haircut. More hair than him though. Right, most of the descending's done. We are practically on the flat compared to what we were doing a minute ago, which was ridiculous, as you saw. And it's a nice gentle descent now back to the car. We've only seen proper pea soup all the way down though. We've only seen, sorry if the wind's bad on this, but it's on my phone, but we've only seen one couple or two couples, but they were together walking up. Apart from that, nobody. My lord, that is a long way down. I don't know if you can get the idea or the scale of that. That's a good 100 foot. Easily 100 foot drop. Easily. That is a long way down. Right then, closing statement. We didn't film any, hardly, of the descent because it was wet, horrible and steep, really steep. So we did some of it on the mobile phone and we'll put some of that into the video. My lens is completely steamed up, so that's why the video quality is shocking. It's like some sort of 1980s filter. So yeah, it's been lovely to be back on a jovial wild camp yet again. Loved it, nice to be out. I am sure, all being well, we'll be able to get out on another one fairly soon because it's getting into the crappy weather season, therefore
That's when we go.
That's when we go, yeah, exactly. So yeah, like and subscribe. I hope you've enjoyed this one and we'll see you on the next trip. See you later, guys.
See you guys.